Good morning, Sachse. It's Monday, September 14th, 2020. Mostly cloudy morning out there, a little mild. Not too bad for the middle of September. We do have some changes on our way, and we will talk about that. Let's go outside, though, first. Look outside my house. And you can see mostly cloudy skies. Maybe a few peaks of blue, but not much. I think as the day goes on, it'll be a mostly cloudy day. Maybe some sun in the afternoon. But I think most of the day will be kind of like this. Although these are low clouds, these low clouds will kind of move on out, and then we'll have some high clouds replace it. And of course, all eyes on most of the country is on Hurricane, well, what soon will be Hurricane Sally in the Gulf of Mexico. We'll talk about that in just a second. All right, outside my house this morning, 69 degrees, dew point 62. So that's a little drier than it was yesterday. We actually had a cold front come through yesterday. I know you noticed it, right? Didn't really do a whole lot for temperatures, but it did knock down the humidity some. On Saturday, we were in the dew points were in the 70s, so it's a nice little change. And that makes our wind northeast at 3. Barometric pressure 30.03 inches and steady, and that makes it feel like 71, so not too bad out there this morning. All right, so with that, let's go to the satellite picture and see what we got going on. And you can see a lot of high clouds out in West Texas moving northeast. We've had this jet stream overhead of us going southwest and northeast for quite a few days now. That's what brought some of the smoke from California and Oregon into our area. We won't see quite as much as that today. Of course, you wouldn't, there's still some around, but the clouds will kind of obscure most of that smoke. And you can see here in the morning, we've had these low clouds develop. And again, moisture circulation around Sally is coming in like this. So that's why you're starting to see some more moisture come in. And I think that'll be a theme for this week. It'll be partly to mostly cloudy, chance of rain and thunderstorms as we get a little closer to the end of the week. We'll talk more about that. Well, let's check on the tropics real quick. I know obviously that's a big topic of discussion, as it should be. Now, I wanted to start out with this map just because I wanted to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 disturbances in the Atlantic. Now, like I said, I mentioned this before, the peak of the hurricane season is September 10th. So we're a little bit past that, but obviously we're right in the wheelhouse of the tropics, so that's why you see all these storms. Although we don't typically see this many disturbances at once, but it's not terribly unusual to see this time of year. Sally, like I said, it's not going to affect us directly, but we could see some effects from it. Wind 65 miles an hour. The pressure is down to 994 millibars, and it's moving west-northwest at 8. Eventually, I think what you'll see is you'll see it curve up into Louisiana, Mississippi, and unfortunately, they're going to see a lot of adverse effects from that, and we will see some of the fringes of it, not near as much as from a rainfall standpoint that we want to, but we'll see some of it. Now, I wanted to show you this model here. Now, you can see the hurricane off, well, what will be a hurricane off to the edge of the picture here, so you can see us forecasted moving to Mississippi, Alabama, that type thing. But you can see here, and this just goes out a day and a half, so it's not a full week forecast model. But you can see these, if you want to call them bands of moisture from the storm, there are chances of scattered thunderstorms here today. So, and really the rest of the week off and on. So I think it will not be hot like summer by any means, but it'll be warm. And scattered showers and thunderstorms really for most of our week. Well, as far as the theme for today, though, is, again, mostly sunny. Well, I should say mostly. Partly sunny. Cloudy starting out, like I said, in the morning. Further southeast you go, you'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms. In our neck of the woods, probably not today. We probably won't see any rain. Although it's not totally out of the question, but I don't think we really will. We'll probably see more clouds than sun. Temperatures in the mid-80s. So there's, nothing really wrong with that. Excuse me, that type forecast. And with that, let's go to the forecast for the rest of the week here. And today, like I said, mid 80s. Tomorrow, mid to upper 80s. Our next big chance for rain is Thursday. And again, I talked about this last week. We will have a backdoor, as we call it, backdoor front from the northeast. Anything from the northeast we kind of call a backdoor because most of our fronts come from the west. That will give us a better chance for scattered storms on Thursday, probably more like 40-50%. And then after that, that front will also bring some drier air with it. And then this next weekend will be, I know it's Monday, but the weekend will be here before you know it. And, we'll see temperatures in the low to mid 80s, and the humidity will be really nice. It'll be dry. So I think next weekend will be wonderful. Just got to get there. It's Monday, of course. So with that, that's your forecast for today and your weather conditions as we see it at the moment. I'm watching the weather so you don't have to. Hope everyone has a great day, and we will talk to you soon.